It's Speedy Cobalt here from yourcobalt.com. People have been requesting a do-it-yourself retrofit build, but in a video. So just so happens I'm about to do my third pair of retrofits, and figured I might as well show you guys how to do it, and do it in a video, so it'll be a lot easier to follow. So I just want to make this first video an introduction, kind of an introduction to how it's going to work and how it's going to be done, and what you can expect. So I just want to start off by saying, if you plan on doing a retrofit and you plan on driving your car, you're definitely going to have to go out and buy a second set of stock headlights, because this project does take maybe a week or two. It's definitely not a one-day project or anything like that, so definitely keep that in mind. Just so happens that it's winter time and I put my car away every winter, so I was lucky enough to be able to just grab my headlights out of my car. And to learn how to take them out, there's actually videos on YouTube you can find. I'll put the link in the description actually. It's basically just two bolts and you pull forward and you kind of got to wiggle it out, and there's two tabs you got to take off, but I won't bother with that. It's pretty easy. And yeah, so like I was saying, don't expect this to be a one-day project. My video, I'm going to make sure to do everything right, so I take my time doing my retrofits. I'm never in a hurry, and you guys shouldn't be either, otherwise you're going to run into the problems. Your car could catch on fire if you do it wrong. It's happened before, and it could happen again, so take your time. It's definitely something serious and you don't want to screw up. And there's definitely a lot of stuff you gotta be careful about. You're gonna need a Dremel, basic hand tools, nothing fancy. The only thing really fancy you'd need would be some chemicals that I use to remove the chrome off of the shrouds, but that's optional. But yeah, it definitely takes some time, and yeah, so just make sure to be patient and follow all my steps. Like I said, I'll make sure to make it as easy as possible. Zoom in on the parts so you can see. First video is going to be how to disassemble the headlights to get them ready to be baked. Yes, you're going to need an oven, so make sure mom or dad or your girlfriend or wife isn't around when you're going to do this, because it does get kind of stinky, and people do get scared when you say you're tossing a headlight in an oven. So yeah, first is taking the parts out. Then you're going to bake your headlights to remove the lenses. The other way you can do it is with a heating gun. I also use that afterwards to remove all the excess glue that's stuck in there, so you're going to need a heat gun too. Blow dryer would work as well, but it'll take a lot longer. Screwdrivers, flatheads, Dremel with some discs on it, so nothing too fancy. Then after that, it's prep work to prep your shrouds and covers to be painted. That's probably the longest part. I make sure to take my time. I actually remove all the chrome. I know a lot of people, they just buff it with a Scotch Brite pad, or they just sand it down. I find that just flakes, and you got to do it right. So I make sure to take the chrome off, sand it down, primer it, then paint it, and it turns out real nice and it won't flake. After that, it's of course painting. Then I'll order the parts. I'll show you guys where to get the parts, what to buy, if you're not familiar with what to get. And I'll order the parts, I'll open the box, and I'll show you how to assemble all that. I'll probably also toss in the Demon Eye mod as well, because I plan on doing that to mine. So that's a fancy little thing. Halos, I'm probably going to be doing those as well. So it's going to be quite a bit of videos, because it's going to take quite a long time. And yeah, so I'm mambling here, my cat's about to ruin my shot. So yeah, that's it guys. Stay tuned for the rest of the videos. Right after this I'll be posting the taking apart the headlights, so stay tuned.